So it's Sunday morning. I've gone live. It's the 30th of July, so we're coming to the end of the month of July, coming into August. Temperatures at the moment are 29. The pool is 29. Temperatures going up today to 35 in the shade. As you can see, lovely blue sky, and I think, if I remember rightly from yesterday, it's like this all week. So that can't be bad, can it? What else can I say? Anyway, yeah, Sunday. So to me, I always keep the weekends free, even though every day's the same for me. Saturdays and Sundays, it's like any other day in the week. But I do try to keep things the same. You know, Saturdays sort of not doing much. I don't do much anyway, thinking about it, according to the wife anyway. So I got 2 people in, got 2 thumbs up. Top people. Yeah, I think today you can't really see them. Wendy's, good morning, Wendy, top man. Stephen, top man as well for popping in. Sharon, top lady. All good mornings to you all. Got 18 in the house now. Paul's in as well, top man as ever. June, June, top lady as well for popping in. Yeah, so today we've decided we're going to get rid of the grapes. Well, we're going to cut the grapes. The grapes have got so big. And the netting that we put around to try and protect it. Flat Cats is in now. Stephen, another Stephen's in the house as well. Top people for popping in. We decided we're going to take the grapes down today because the birds have been getting in there. We'll probably salvage some of them. How is the hip? Steve, it's doing well. I am now walking without the stick, but I still take the stick out for me. I think next week I'm going to try and leave the stick at home, but at the moment I'm walking but carrying the stick. Paul, RV, Cheryl, all top people popping in. Yeah, so now I'm walking in the morning. I'm doing my exercises in the pool every day, which is a miracle for me. And in the evening, I'm taking Bonnie out in the car and doing another walk. So things are going up. Unfortunately, I might have overdone it a little bit when I went out the other day. Cooper, you're top man for popping in. I've got a bruise on my left cheek. So I think what I've done, I've probably pulled one of the muscles there, which I suppose in the sense is pretty good. So it's a little bit uncomfortable on my left cheek at the moment. But, you know, you got to push it a little bit just to make things. I mean, to me, I don't think I'm doing a lot, but I suppose when I think about it now, walking without the stick, but I'm using the stick for stairs and that. But I'm hoping next week I can leave the stick at home. Clive, I have 3 Saturdays, 4 Sundays, bank holiday. Boy, you're retired. Don't be so cheeky. Yes, it's not so cheeky at the moment. It's a bit tender. But yeah, Stephen, does the old man with the little dog still get about? Yes, Terry. Met him at, yes, Stephen, he's still about. Terry and Benji, that little dog. I'll be honest, I don't see much during the day now because obviously it's so hot for the little doggy. Alex has popped in as well, top man. But yeah, he's still going, old Terry. We did, not a very nice thing to say, but we've had quite a few people pass away. The old funerals director has been really busy. That's him, yeah, great fella, yeah, he is. Good old chat. And his doggy, always ever so happy to see Bonnie. They always have a little bit of a sniff at each other and wagging their tails. Yeah, so, yeah, we've had a bit, I think because of the hot weather, I think some people can't take the heat and it's time to move on, I suppose. A hi from Phil in Morton by being Camposol 24th. Well done. Robert's in as well. Get your shoulders out the water or under the water. But then you always see there's like a bit of a Kilroy, isn't it? Yeah, so it's. I tell you what, it's nice going in the pool this time in the morning. I mean, it's even though our pool's not sort of lit up yet, as I call it, in the sun yet. But then I've got this handrail, and I tell you, sun's on at the moment, and it gets red hot. So that's another reason why I go in the pool so early. I could go in the pool in the evening, but I'll be honest, I get a bit lazy. I mean, I don't take Bonnie out to go on 8 o'clock in the evening anyway. And last night, I was supposed to go down to the carnival down in the port, and as used to be our morning visit. Went over. It's reopened again now, so Anna's is always still there. Phil, somebody else, I missed that. How do you do, Sean? I'm doing well, sir. Yeah, so there was a carnival event down in the port last night. Started at 10 o'clock, but some of the guys were saying it didn't really get going until about 11:30 at night. So I didn't go in the end. We sat watching the telly and we thought about 11 o'clock, should we go? We thought, nah, can't be. We'll do it another year. I mean, I've seen it before. It's an amazing event. It's where all, they all parade down the street, all dressed up, doing their dancing and things like that. It's a great event, but to be honest, just couldn't be bothered. And no doubt Facebook will be full with photographs and videos of the event, so don't worry, you're not going to miss nothing. What else I've been up to? Anyway, because it's the end of the week, today's a bit more relaxing, even though we are going to do a bit of work. Well, Jan's going to do a bit of work past our bedtime. Well, that's what I mean, Steve. It's just too late at night, isn't it? I know why they do it, because it's cool that time in the evening, but it is a bit late, isn't it? And I noticed a lot of these events that they do have are sort of well into the night. The Spanish love staying up late. So, Sean, I need an extractor door when I'm over. Any recommendations? Exterior door. Other than obviously going to places like Brickama or Obama, so they call it, it's like a DIY store, or Leroy's. I don't know anybody locally. You could try some of the builder yards, not normal builders yards, but I'm talking about Big Map. They might do them, but for a better choice, you're probably better at Brickama, even though they changed the name, but it's the same. It's very much like B&Q, and they got a place down near Mercia. If you just stick it in the Google, it'll come up. I think it's called Obermar now. Yeah, it's probably about the best place for, unless sometimes you're lucky. You do see people actually, if they're doing the place up, they put it on a post on one of the Facebook sale sites. But yeah, you're probably better at Brickama. Or like I just said, I think they changed the name now. They're always changing names. Why you can't just keep things the same? What else is there? Oh yeah, so that's it. Steve's in there again. Obermart. Yeah. Malcolm and Carol, top people. Anyway, so what's the weather like today in the UK? Is it a bit sunny now? Because you've had a lot of rain lately. I mean, I know the temperatures have been a bit pants, but I would imagine by now, surely at the weekend, John, top man, I imagine by the weekend now, the sun's out, innit? It's got to be, innit? I mean, here, we got it all week. We got this stuff all week, this blue sky stuff all week. Temperatures averaging probably about 34. I think I did see on Friday it's going to be about 29. Rain this morning. But see, Phil, you got sun out in Leeds. Miserable weather, says Cooper. Stephen says it's 17 at the Mo. It's only 29 at the Mo here, but it's going up to 35. Because on that, Yogi's probably still snoring his head off. He's probably been out in the night on the cans, because he'll come in and say, "What's the temperature like?" But most of the week is averaged about 34. I've never been to Overmart. Do they deliver? Well, they do, but you'd probably be just as easy to go down and see it, really. You find that the deliveries there can be they can take a while. Because don't forget here, guys, Billy Elliott. Have a nice, cheers, Bill, top man. I find here in Spain, when you order stuff, don't expect it to be there tomorrow. Amazon's pretty good here, but other places, if you order it, so like, say with, for instance, good one is IKEA. IKEA is, yeah, we'll get it there next week. About a month's time, it might arrive. Denny's popped in. We actually had a dry day yesterday, but rain. Rain all the way. No. I mean, I suppose in a sense we could do a bit of a rain, but it does make the car. Went to Sidmouth yesterday, nice sunny day. Sounds good. End up in a pub garden. Here we don't get pub gardens, we get like beach cafes. So you go on the beach and there's a nice bar on the beach. What better, eh? But it's very similar to a pub garden, except you've got Meñani, yeah. It's the attitude here in Spain is, let's say tomorrow-ish or next week-ish, but it's the laid-back thing here in Spain. So when they say, oh yeah, we'll get it there tomorrow, so no, it doesn't usually happen here. So if you're in for a hurry, if you're only over here for a short spell, it's probably better just to go down there. It's not far. It's about 45-minute drive from here. But yeah. Well, anyway, next week, I've been to IKEA once over there. Yes, the Roundabout of Hell. It's got like a big dinosaur thing in the middle of the roundabout, and it's got 5 lanes. You can get to IKEA a different route, I'll be honest. I'm not going to explain it now. But yeah, if you know IKEA in Murcia, you know about the Roundabout. Experience. For anybody who's never been on a roundabout before, this one, it's amazing. Because nobody bothers to indicate. People just turn left and right how they feel. How there's never a load of smashers on there, I don't know. Anyway, next week. Not a lot going on next week, really. No, nothing. I haven't got anything going on next week. I've told my missus that yeah, that's a good idea. Tell them, yeah, they shut it down. I see Steve says it's around about morning, Sean. How long from the op? How long from the op now? Tony, 5 weeks, well done. Barkid, greetings from my rainy Slovakia. Weather, even enjoy the weather. Yes, I will. I think, because I lose track of it. I think we're probably talking, we're coming up to about 4 weeks now. I don't know. So either 3 or 4 weeks. I don't really keep. When I went to see the surgeon last week, he did say to me, when did I have the op? And I was thinking, well, he's the guy that did the operation on me. And he said to me, January. And I said, no, not January. Definitely, it was definitely, it's July. I can't remember. I know it's in July something. Anyway, I've got to go and see him again in 2 months' time. So I think we're talking October. I've got to go and see him again. So I've got to make sure I'm properly walking. I think Steve says it's 5 weeks. Now, there you are, see. Doesn't time fly? So it must, I think you're probably right. I think it was the end of June. I can't wait to get over there. 6 months of the year. Yeah, well, you are, Steve. That's what you got to do. Look forward to it. Because before you know it, you're here. And then you're back again. I can't believe how quick time goes here. And that's the thing here. It's just sort of, it's Sunday today. I've got 34 in the house. Hello. Somebody's put up a message there. Thanks, Steve. Says Stuart. Because I'm in the shade, I'm getting this reflection. I'm in the pool. Hello, Jan's hanging over the balcony there. So I've got 32 in the house. I've only got 15 lights. Come on, go for it. Last time I was over there, it rained for 2 weeks. Now that does happen, unfortunately. A lot of people do come on holiday. Very rarely you're going to get it bad in July and August. But I know if you come over most other times of the year, it is a bit of a risk. But usually, weather's pretty good. You only get, but I'm on the way down your way, the motorhome, December time. Maybe we'll give you some ideas. I missed that bit. Anyway, if you're looking for places to visit and that, if you check out my YouTube channel or my playlist, got loads of places that you can explore. What amazes me, even though I've been living here 7 years, probably coming on 8 years, I think. February, March is raining. Very true, Thomas. I'm always finding new places. I went out the other day down in our area. I found another place I've never been to in my life before. I've got a few other places. I've got like a 1-2 list And I think I've got 50 places there that I want to check out. And some of them are a little bit of a distance, but most of them are pretty close by. And there's always something you just can't think about. Like I said the other day, I found an abandoned hotel near Cartagena that's supposed to be haunted. The manager got stabbed 32 times. So apparently they do hear screams at night. So I ain't going at night time. On roundabouts, reducing them to 2 lanes here. Overtaken, 5 weeks, have flown, yes, he didn't hang about. I noticed a big influx of Dutch people on Camposol. Do they need driving licences? Of course they do. Morning, Shaw's is Michael. What's going on with the hotel in oh yeah, I don't know. That place, always get, I call it Ahora. But there, yeah, I know there was talk about that there's a massive hotel there, just as you drive in. And somebody was saying a couple of years back, they want to turn it into an old people's home and you buy shares in it. We could, Steve, couldn't we? Like that time we found that coffin, but nothing inside it, because somebody had taken the bones out of it. Yeah, so I ain't heard nothing about the hotel, but I'll put my ears out on that, because that's interesting that you brought that subject up there. But I know there was talk a while back about bringing it into an old folks home, but that was a while back. And there's been nothing on the sort of like local news, but I will put my ear out and ask a few people. See, top man. Right then, guys, I've just bought another place opposite the golf club. You bought another one, Stephen? Oh, I don't know. Loads of money, eh? 31 in the house, 20 likes. Oh, that's much better. I prefer that. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye now, because I can't believe I've been gassing for 17 minutes. So I'm going to catch you tomorrow. It's time to get out the pool. Done all my exercising for the moment until this afternoon. So have a fantastic Sunday, guys. I did have, but not now. So I'm going to say adios, amigos. Have a fantastic Sunday. I'll catch you tomorrow. Probably be up about the same time if you're not working, guys. Adios, adios, adios. Top people.